California, and now yield 5 minutes to Ms. Barbara Lee from California.
Thank you very much. Good to see you, Director Young. Thank you so much for your leadership and for a budget that, yes, it does reflect, I think, the values of our country. But also, let me just say, I also believe that a budget is a moral document. And Director Young, I think it's fundamentally wrong to allow the size of the defense budget to increase, even though the Pentagon recently failed, I believe it was its sixth audit in a row. And the president's budget requests now $184.5 billion more for defense than non-defense programs. And so I guess just speaking about the morality of this, how in the world do we allow this to happen? And why should we have confidence that the Pentagon will spend taxpayer dollars responsibly when they can't even pass an audit, rather 6 audits? And then secondly, where could we spend and how could we spend the $184.5 billion to support programs that would protect the middle class and keep people out of poverty? And I know that there are programs that are consistently underfunded because of defense spending increases, and so I don't understand how the department can make this kind of a commitment when they can't even pass not just 1 clean audit, but 6 audits. How do we allow that to happen, Director Young? And I mean, we penalize taxpayers for scamming the system and for cheating on their taxes. Something is fundamentally wrong.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Look, the budget we put forth for non-defense and defense comply with the Fiscal Responsibility Act. Many of the members here support it. This president, from day one, has been committed to upholding our nation's sacred obligation to protect and equip and prepare our service members. I appreciate the concerns on audits. I share those, and defense and all of our agencies we expect to be good stewards, but we believe that this budget is not only complies with the FRA deal, but also meets the needs of our troops. We're in a complicated world, as you see, but we also believe in diplomacy. I know the subcommittee that you're a ranking member on, and we believe we put a balanced approach between our military and our diplomatic presence in the budget we put forward.
Okay, Director, and that's fine, but I still want to know how an agency, a department can get away with failing 6 audits and still get an increase in their budget. And believe you me, when I talk about defense spending, I'm talking about, and I know where a lot of the waste, fraud, and abuse is with the weapons and arms dealers. It's not with our troops, and I fully support making sure that our troops are taken care of, that we're ready, our readiness is where it should be. But I, for the life of me, can't understand why taxpayers spend hard-earned dollars now or ask for an increase when the defense budget continues to get scammed. Failing 6 audits, it's unacceptable.
That is unacceptable, but as you pointed out, and I pointed out, the mission of the department means that we have to put forward a budget that is aligned with our national security strategy, which means we have to provide the funds to update our equipment and provide for our service members. A lot of this budget is also a pay increase for military personnel, and we have to remain prepared and on a footing given the complexities around the world.
I understand that. Okay, so how is the Pentagon penalized? What triggers, if you fail 6 audits, how do you recoup that those investments, taxpayer dollars, and then what penalties? I mean, ordinary folks get penalized for wrongdoing, for not living by the rules.
Part of the Pentagon's issue on audits, and I want to make clear, failing an audit from this standpoint does not mean the Pentagon doesn't know where most of their money is being spent. One, they need to get their real estate and knowledge of what they own and how to cost that out. That is a big driver to their audit situation. We're committed to working with them, just as we work with other agencies who have management and budget challenges, and we've got to get this right. You're absolutely correct.
But they flunked 6 audits, and the president's asking for a $187 billion increase. You would think that until they got it right, we would at least ensure that all of our national security needs are met, but not give them an increase, because they're going to continue to flunk. They'll be flunking a 7th audit if, in fact, they're not penalized and they don't get this under control. And I think the taxpayer deserves to know, why in the world aren't they being penalized if they're flunking audits rather than getting an increase? Something's fundamentally morally wrong with that. Mr.
Gentlelady
Chairman.
makes a good point. Her time's expired. We're going to now